Okay, in this video, I want to follow up about creating a Slurm cluster with multiple nodes, which in here we're gonna have two. Previously, we created a single node, which we had a head node that is running fine. And I went ahead and created a second node here, which we're gonna call node 11. And we're gonna set both of them together. So for consistency, we need to give the same permission to our Slurm merge user and Slurm user on all the different nodes that we're gonna have for consistency. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and run the command that gonna help us to set that. So if I do a cat etc password, we see that on node 11, we are setting it as the same. And also, since we you are using a local DNS, let add the host node 11 here, which the IP is 192.168. That is node 11. Let me copy that and put on the other side as well. After having that set, I'm going to go ahead and install the necessary packages that we're going to need for our compiling and different things that we want. Since this is going to be a compute node, it's going to be a little bit shorter amount of packages that we're going to install. It's going to take some time, and let's enjoy the boring moment. Okay, now we are back. Let's go ahead and install some more packages that require a power tool repo to be enabled. So press enter. Okay, I'm gonna give the proper launch user to all the different directory, and I'm also gonna set the proper permission that is needed here. So now we're gonna download the Slurm package from ScalenD, which last time we used the later version, which is 24.11, and we can always verify it again by doing a SN4 dash version. Okay, so yeah, that's what we have. So I'm gonna download it. That was pretty fast. I'm gonna create a directory where I'm gonna put that tarball before I extract it. I'm also gonna create also other file that Slurm would need to put his information in there. Create the log file where Slurmd is going to be putting all those logs. So I will copy the package that I just downloaded into source. Now let's go ahead and compile it. It's going to take some time, as we know, a good 5 minutes, but it's necessary. Okay, we are back again, and now these are all the different packages that Slurm bring down that we can install locally. So depending on your environment, you can do some research and figure out what different things that you need to install. But here, since it's going to be the compute node, we need at least the Slurm package and the Slurm D. And those are the two minima that you would need for your environment, at least that you need to install. And then the out of those rests, you try to figure out exactly what you want. Okay, I'm gonna start a firewall service, and also gonna open the port that I'm gonna be using, which is the port 6818 for Slurmd. So everything is being done here for consistency. I'm gonna go ahead and share the launch key and the Slurm configuration file to the compute node, because all the different server that you have around all the different compute need to have those same key. So let me generate an SSH key here. So I'll do that SSH copy ID. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the merge key by doing an SCP let do dash P to save the permission and everything. Uh, munch, munch key, root. So let's do that for the same thing for Slurm configuration file. Or before I send this Slurm configuration file, let me make some change into that file first. So here I'm gonna add the node. I'm gonna let my configuration file know that I'm adding node 11. No. So it's gonna be part of the same partition, node 11. All right, so we do systemctl restart slurmd and slurmctld. So if I do sn4, we see that we have a node that is already added and it says unknown, because we haven't probably shared the file yet. Right. So let's go ahead and share that Slurm file now. Okay, so let's verify by doing LL into etc merge. The key is set to root, so let's change that to mount. etc. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for Slurm. So, so after setting that, I'm gonna go ahead and start those two services here by doing a systemctl restart on launch, and this I will enable it because it hasn't started yet. It's failing, that's okay. We're gonna restart the server anyway. Okay, so let reboot it. Okay, now let's do systemctl start to on March is running, and systemctl start to on Slurm is running as well. So if we come back here, let's just go ahead and restart those service too. So if I do a SN4, we see that now the head node is still running, but we have an invalid to the node 11 that we added, and do some small troubleshooting. So we see that it says that the memory is low than what we are expecting, which I guess this machine, I gave it a memory of 1 gig, probably the reason why it's complaining. So I'm going to change that by going inside etc slurm.com. I will make some small changes here. So I do systemctl restart slurm d. Okay, if I do again at SN4, we see that now the drain in state is not invalid anymore. Let bring it out by doing a S control update. We are updating node 11, and we want the state to be, we want to resume the state. Okay, and do again SN4. we see that we have our two nodes now that is set, and both are in idle state. So we can go ahead and run a small job on it by doing a srun. Let's say we're gonna request a 4 CPU that, and for and we're just running host name. So now we can see that, you know, some resources was run on node 11 and other got run on the head node that we have set up over here right now. So you can do the same process for no matter how many node that you're gonna add to your cluster. Just make sure that the merge key and the Slurm configuration need to be the same in all of them. I think I forgot if I do a system ctl start to Slurm D. Slurm ctl. So when I updated the Slurm configuration, I forgot to transfer it to the compute node. That's the reason why I'm seeing that message. So let's do that scp command again to submit the new Slurm configuration to the compute node. So if I come here, I will do ll etc Slurm. We see that it's set properly and it's probably good. I'm just gonna restart it just for the sake of it, because I just assigned it a new configuration file here, right? So we don't see that complaint anymore. So that's how you go ahead and add multiple node on your cluster as you wish. And if you want to look some more, we'll make a next video of how I automate all this process, deploying the head node and compute node using a vegan script, which is going to be on my next video if you are looking for it. Thank you for watching.